This is Vaughn Sigmon, the business mechanic. I've been going into businesses and giving them tune-ups for improved performance for decades now. How about this little tune-up for you today? This is the last in our series of how to conduct effective performance reviews. We're going to wrap it up today. And with the best part of it, you get to deliver the review. Here are the best practices. This is how you need to be delivering how this conversation looks on your performance reviews. So the first step in all this is going to be very different for a lot of you. You want the employee to fill out their own review. You're going to do one, but more importantly, you want the employees to fill out their own self-evaluation using the same form you do. You're going to be amazed at how critical they are of themselves. Have them fill it out completely. Have them use the same process that you use. Have them bring that form in at the appointed time for the review each month. Have them go first. Allow them to give you a review on themselves to start that conversation. And again, this is all a conversation. It's nothing that's going to be dreaded. It's not like people are going to be coming in and crying like the annual performance reviews create. This is going to be a great, encouraging, developmental conversation. And I'm telling you that most of your employees are going to be more critical of themselves than you ever will be. So you've had the employee fill out the form, you've got the conversation started, they're delivering their own performance evaluation to you. Hang on, you're going to get to go. Don't interrupt. Don't correct them during the course of that conversation. So let the conversation flow. If they're saying something you disagree with or something you want to point out later, make a note. You're going to have your turn, but just let it run. Make sure they use specific examples, just like we're expecting you to make specific examples. This is how we teach you in high impact manager training through Allen Training Centers. Be specific about it. Let them fully finish before you get or take the opportunity to talk. Now, it's your turn. They finished. You've gotten some feedback on them from them. Cool. Start going through your observations. Start going through your form, giving them your feedback. Remember, you want to be a little off-sided. Try as best you can. And you can do this with most of your employees, over 80% of your employees. You can give more positive feedback than critical. If at any time during the course of this conversation that they gave you some feedback on themselves that you disagreed with or wanted to be a little more detailed with, now's the time to talk about that. But the most important part is even when it's critical, make sure it's encouraging. Make sure that as you're talking to them, even if it's something they need to improve, unless this is a very different conversation, there's somebody you're having to be really tough with, which is the exception. That's the very rare exception. Most of the time, it's little bitty things you need to talk to them about. You're catching it early, you're giving them some critical feedback, but be encouraging about it. Look up that word, encouragement. Be genuine. This has got to be real feedback that's tied back to specific behaviors. Remember, we want to create the proper repeatable behaviors. Don't tell the employee what they need to improve. You're going to love this. Don't tell the employee what they need to improve. When you're giving them critical feedback, tell them they need to improve on it, but have them tell you how they're going to improve on it. What a concept. Telling you, this works like a charm. This is one of the greatest techniques you can use, is when it comes to critical feedback and improvement, have the employee tell you what they need to do in order to improve their job performance in order to be better at what they do. If they don't get it, if they don't have a clue how to do it, that happens sometimes, most of the time they do. Don't let them off the hook too early. You may have to punch in and give them a few steps along the way of how they might want to take some steps to continue to improve this. But have them make the first stab at improving. They're going to listen better. Again, it's that frontal lobe thing. If it's coming out of their mouth, they're more likely to buy into that improvement than if it's just a download on your part. The last thing, very crucial thing, is you got to get a walk-away commitment from each employee. They've got to write down and sign, and this will be on your form. If you sign up for High Impact Manager Training, we'll design this form, custom design it for you and your company. They're going to write down what they're going to improve, their commitments for improvement at the end of each month. They're going to sign it, and we're going to have that on record. You can talk about that in subsequent monthly reviews. It works like a charm, my friends. I absolutely guarantee it does. What a change, what a difference in how you're giving feedback within your organization. It's a half day a month, maybe. If you have 8 employees, it's going to take you about 4 hours to do this each month. You could do it one day a month, or one day a week, one day a week. Do it every Friday morning, every Tuesday afternoon, whatever works best into your schedule. Schedule it on your calendar. Schedule it with the employee so that they know that they've got to be sitting down with you at a specific time and place each month to get this done. But you're going to have 4 hours a month if you have 8 employees, 30 minutes each to get this done. It's going to be a great interaction. You're not going to dread it anymore. People aren't going to be crying and quitting like almost a quarter due using the old annual performance review process. It's going to be accurate. It's going to be up to date, current feedback. Nothing's going to be a surprise to them. It's going to be collaborative. That's a huge change in all this. Is not only the timing of it, how quickly it occurs, how quickly it occurs to when it's happening, but how collaborative it is. You get to interact with your employee and how they can solve their performance issues. It's going to always work in your favor. It's one of the best tools you're going to have in your drawer. If you're doing it monthly, you're going to be getting a lot more practice doing this. Practice makes perfect. The more practice you get, think about that. You're going to be doing about 4, maybe 6 hours a month now if you've got 10 employees. And with that, you're going to get better and better, more and more comfortable. Think about the old way. Think about the annual performance review that everybody hated, everybody dreads. It was highly ineffective. You did it once a year. Now you're doing it 12 times a year for each single employee. How much better are you going to be at giving feedback to your employees in your organization? You're going to get incredibly good at this. It's going to be huge. You're going to love it. They're going to love it. They're going to start receiving encouraging feedback on a more regular basis. That builds engagement, builds in productivity. That increased productivity engagement is going to have a direct correlation with improved sales, profits, turnover. You're going to be hiring less people. You're going to retain your employees longer. You're going to be coming to work in a happy atmosphere. They're going to be coming to work in a happy atmosphere. This is a no-lose proposition other than a little additional time each month. That's the investment you got to make this work for you. It's just amazing how quickly it'll improve the environment, the culture within your organization. It's how the best companies in the world do it. The Fortune 100 best companies to work for companies, how they do it. REI, Google, CarMax, Aflac, Hyatt Hotels, SAS, all these great organizations are out there. It doesn't matter what size they are. Doesn't matter even a little bit. Even the smallest of organizations can follow this process and get the same benefit. It's all relative, all absolutely relative. Hope you've enjoyed all this. If you want to find out more about high impact management training, get in touch with me. Contact me through my website. It's vsigmon.com. V as in Victor, S as in Sam, I-G-M-O-N. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on LinkedIn, Google+. Share my content. Share my podcast. Share my videos. Share my blogs. I can help your company. I can help a lot of other companies too. Vaughn Sigmon, the business mechanic. I really appreciate you taking the time, and I hope you found this beneficial. Again, let's start the conversation and let's begin the first step at making your company an unbelievably great company.